Hey, here we are, day 3 of the Boundary Challenge. How are you doing? Is this easy? Is it hard? What do you want to learn? What are you coming back for? And think about how it is that you want to keep moving forward. A lot of times when we are going through something like this, a challenge, right? We get to this middle of the road, really middle of the challenge here, and we start to kind of fall back into our old ways. We start to not make time for the things that we once decided was important to us. So pick up, continue the energy, keep moving forward. It's day 3. We won't, day 3, there you go. We've got 2 more days after this. You can do this. Think about completion. We want things to be complete. Today's day 3, and it's how to say no. Isn't that interesting? So I know a lot of times whenever we've gone through abuse, physical, emotional, sexual abuse, we fall into this trap where we think we have to say yes to everything, where we think we have to say yes to everyone, where if we are not engaged in a relationship where we're giving, then somehow we're not going to be liked. We won't receive love. We're going to be left out, which is really just fear running the show, right? So today is all about how to say no. And I've got a really simple 3-step process for you and a tracker. So in the email, make sure you find the link that says, here's your tracker, and click on it, print it out, and keep track. So the first step to saying no is to kind of tune into yourself. You know when you want to say yes, and you know when you want to say no. You know when you've said no and you really wanted to say yes. And you also know when you said yes, but you really probably wanted to say no. Tune into that. Don't block it out. Allow time and space for you to really develop the sensing of being able to see, which one do I even want to say? You don't have to respond immediately, y'all. You can take a breath. You can take 2 breaths. Here's what it looks like. That's all it takes. That's long enough for you to be able to really tune into that inner self, that sense that wants to either say yes or to say no. The second step is to tolerate other people's reaction. Look, this is something that I teach all of my clients. How people react is not a reflection of you, it's a reflection of them. How you respond is a reflection of you. So I don't know if you caught that. How they respond is a reflection of them, and how you respond is a reflection of you. Neither having anything to do with the other person. And so sometimes people might respond in angst or fear or anger or sadness. Here's how you tolerate that, or start to learn how to tolerate that. Give them space to feel what they're going to feel. That's it. You don't have to take it on. It doesn't mean anything about you. It doesn't say anything about you. It doesn't make you a horrible person. It doesn't make you bad, wrong, nothing. How they responded is a reflection of them. And so really what you do is just allow them space to feel what they're feeling. It says nothing about you. Nothing. The third step is really, really simple. Engage in self-care. Oh my gosh. You know, I oftentimes, whenever we've been abused and we're engaged in this saying yes to everybody, we're exhausted. We've done so much, we've given so much, we are empty, we are exhausted, we are drained. Allow yourself to rest. And when I say rest, I mean from this, the constant feeling or thinking that you have to say yes or be involved, or the stories that you're telling yourself about how you'll end up alone, or you won't be connected, or you'll lose a friendship, or you'll lose the relationship. Allow yourself to rest from that. Want to know what it looks like? It's pretty simple, guys. Space. This goes back to yesterday. The very first boundary I talked about was physical boundaries. You can have a physical boundary in place for yourself that says, whenever I say no, I'm going to allow space. Space. Nothing has to penetrate that space, and I don't have to cross that space. There can just be space. Allow yourself to rest. Connect with that inner sense of yes or no. Tolerate other people's responses because they have nothing to do with you. And then engage in self-care. That's how you say no. Get your tracker, and your goal is to be able to say 10 no's for every one yes. It's a true story. You can do this. I'm Contessa Aiken. I'm your Rebel Coach here at Rebel Rising. Come back for day 4. What are we doing on day 4? What are we doing? We're going to be talking about all about personal boundaries. Look, it all just kind of ties together. There you go. I will see you guys tomorrow. 2 more days left. Pick up the energy. You said you wanted to do this. You showed up. Keep showing up to completion. Talk to you guys later. Bye.